Thanks, Riaz. 7 o'clock on the dot. The BC Teachers Federation has a strong mandate for job action this morning. Its members have voted overwhelmingly in favor of striking. Greg Harper is live at BCTF headquarters in Vancouver with more. Greg?
Good morning, Jody. You could say teachers in our province have spoken here. There are roughly 41,000 teaching at public schools in our province. Just over 29,000 of them voted here over the past 3 days, and just over 26,000 of those voted in favor of job action. No need to panic, though, if you're a parent, at least not yet. According to the BCTF, there is no immediate plans for a full-scale walkout by teachers. That would require another vote. Any initial job action would involve administrative duties, not affecting students.
After 12 years, it's time to put the political agenda to the side, and it's time to negotiate fairly. We do not want to strike. We want a deal.
So what are teachers looking for? According to the BCTF, well, the BCTF is looking for smaller class sizes and more specialized teachers as well. The government has offered a 6.5% wage increase over the first 6 years of a deal, and the education minister actually last night released a statement asking teachers to table their wage demands. Meanwhile, negotiations continue. Jody?
All right, thank you very much for that information. Greg Harper reporting live for us this morning from BCTF headquarters. There's hope for labor peace at local ports. Truckers have reached a tentative deal brokered by mediator Vince Reddy. The agreement prevented a strike yesterday by unionized drivers. Non-unionized truckers have already pulled their services over a week ago.
Hopefully we'll get things sorted out and can get things running again and start to make some real changes that are long overdue for container truck drivers.
Truckers will vote on the new deal tomorrow. In the meantime, non-unionized drivers will stay on the picket lines. BC nurses want to make sure their voices are being heard. They rallied in downtown Vancouver calling for better staffing at healthcare facilities. The nurses say they're overworked and understaffed, leaving patients suffering.
We are here today, together, to tell our province, our employers, our government that we will not be silenced.
The nurses say health authorities are not living up to their collective agreement by refusing to replace nurses who are sick or absent from work for whatever reason. Sad story now of a 6-year-old boy who is dead after being pulled from a creek in North Vancouver. The boy was reported missing from his home at 1:45 yesterday afternoon. 30 minutes later, he was found face down in Taylor Creek in Garibaldi Park. An ambulance left massive skid marks on the grass as paramedics rushed to the youngster. They performed CPR. The boy was airlifted to BC Children's Hospital but could not be revived. With all the rain we've had, police say local creeks are cold, fast, and dangerous.
It seems he was in the water for some time. We're not exactly sure how long. Again, that will come out through the investigation, and of course, and talking to people, and hopefully we can create a timeline as to how he got into the water and how long he was there.
A small memorial was already created at the park last night. The boy was reported missing by his mother. We're awaiting a big announcement later this morning at BC RCMP headquarters in Surrey. The Mounties will detail the arrest of a man accused of sexually assaulting 8 people. The case spans several years and 3 provinces: BC, Alberta, and Saskatchewan. 46-year-old man has died from his injuries he received in a garage fire in East Vancouver on Wednesday morning. He suffered burns to 90% of his body. The blaze was accidental, likely caused by a cigarette. The man lived in the garage but did not have a working smoke detector. City of Vancouver is hoping for a big reduction in pedestrian accidents. It's spending over $7 million to upgrade safety measures at 44 intersections. They include countdown timers, LED lighting, more left turn bays, and arrows. Over 500 people are injured every year on Vancouver streets, with an average of 9 deaths.